I'm coming in.
Hello, guys. Welcome in. All right, get switched on over here. All right, there we go. Looking good. Guys, welcome in to Two Brother Breaks this evening. We are glad to have you. Glad to have you indeed. Wait a few moments so people can get on in here. All right. And then we'll go ahead and jump in and get started. Make sure to post a link here. Bum, bum, ba-dum. All right. Let's see how many people we got in here. Only 3 in here. That's not a good sign. So we'll wait a few more minutes and then we'll go ahead and we'll jump on into it here. Let's see what's going on with the. That's right. I keep forgetting there's football today. I was able to watch the middle game in the very end of the first game. We got what, Bills and Dolphins right now. Bills and Dolphins. What we got going on with Bills and Dolphins? Josh Allen's got 2 touchdowns. Mostert's over 100 yards against the Bills in the first half. Looks like he had a long one, a 67-yarder. Interesting. Interesting. Pretty quiet night for Stephon Diggs. A lot of people hoping on a big night for Stephon Diggs in the fantasy realm. Josh Allen has his 2 touchdown passes to one Quentin Morris and a Nyheim Hines. So I know who Nyheim Hines is, but Quentin Morris, that's a new name. Haven't heard of that one. Lone Star, welcome in, man. Only 3 people here with us tonight. I don't know what's going on right now. Interesting. Good to know. Must have been a storm coming off of whatever lake. What's Ohio off of Erie there? Maybe. All right. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and get started, guys. We do, obviously Twitch saves these recordings and we put them up on YouTube as well, right? For folks that are interested in finding them. Outside of that, guys, if you're new to Two Brother Breaks, thank you for being here with us tonight. Check out our Discord channel. That link is right here. It's completely free to join. We do breaks in there. We do fantasy football. We're running a Secret Santa in there right now, which is fun. We also have some personals that are available for tonight. I lowered the prices pretty much across the board on all of these. Yeah, we're just looking to clean out some stuff before the end of the year, right? So some inventory. So if anybody's interested in personals, that's that list there, and we can do those after the break tonight. Ha! That's really funny, actually, Lone Star. Well, Lone Star, since you're the only one talking right now, what box do you want to start with? Do you want to start with a Prism, a Select, or an Optic here? Got 6 people rolling in here now. Good, good. Select. All right, let's do it. Select's where we're starting, guys. This is 10 boxes. 3 Select, 3 Optic, 4 Prism. It's a pretty good mixer break. We keep running these even though we're losing money on them. I'm not quite sure why we do that, but they're fun to do anyway. I just enjoy opening them all and kind of mix the products here. And it's a really good rookie class. Panini definitely overprinted this year, but the cards are going to hold value because it's a good rookie class. So there's a lot of potential hits in here, right? Maybe not as stacked as that Joe Burrow, Herbert, Tua, Jalen Hurts QB class, but we'll see what these QBs do. We've got two phenomenal wide receivers. I know in our Discord channel there's a pretty big disagreement over which football product is the best retail-wise this year. I personally like Select the most, however. I know that there are people who like Optic and Prism or so. So to keep the break moving here, guys, we'll sleeve some, but I'll also keep some to the side to sleeve afterwards. Tyreek Hill. Rookie of Rashad Bateman. Jonathan Taylor. Ian Book rookie card going over to the Saints there. Joe Montana. There's a nice Kyle Pitts there on the rookie concourse die cut. Fred Warner, club level there. Kellen Mond, rookie card. Tua. Jalen Hurts, select numbers. Rondell Moore, rookie card, premier level. That's not bad. There's a Jalen Waddle base card. I think that's going over to Sammy. Congrats on that, Sammy. Josh Allen. Jason Peters. Keenan Allen's going to be our silver premier die cut there. Richie Grant, rookie card. Saquon Barkley, premier level green. Actually, this is going to be numbered, guys. Yeah, this is numbered 48 out of 349. Congrats, Lone Star. That's a numbered Saquon going over to you. Eric Stokes, rookie die cut. Jermar Jefferson, Prism, Premier. Not Prism, sorry, just a Premier. Chuba, rookie. Tannehill. Mar Smith, Marset. And then Jalen Darden there. So we get a numbered card there in our first box. Yeah, not too shabby at all. I mean, obviously Saquon really having a good year this year. Has raised his stock quite a bit in the collecting community. That's a nice numbered card there. Wow, that's just a nasty glare. Let's get it going that way a little bit. Wasn't a bad box there overall. Didn't hit any of the QBs, but did hit the Waddle and the Pitts. All right, let's go over to a Prism next here. Let's see, Justin Fields, Zebra, Swigen. Welcome, man. Thanks for chatting. Thanks for jumping in. But this is not an exaggeration. I'll knock on wood so I don't jinx you here. But we pull Justin Fields better than any other of the chasers on this channel. For whatever reason, Justin Fields finds his way into all these breaks. So we'll hope we can keep that good luck going for you. We've had some absolute bangers for Justin Fields. We pulled a Zebra Zach Wilson, though, recently. He was our most recent Zebra pull. I know, I don't understand how we pull so many Justin Fields cards. Like I said, I don't want to jinx it. I want to keep the luck going here, but it is, it's pretty absurd. Thank you for joining us, bud. We're glad to have you here, though. Absolutely pumped you bought into the break, that you're joining us on this Saturday evening here. Normally break on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but like an idiot, I messed up the eBay listings, so I thought these were going to end on Thursday, and they ended up ending on Saturday, so that was fun, but no worries at all. Yeah, hoping for the best there, bud. You can hold me to it, I'm hoping. All right. Jeremy Shockey here. First card in our second box. Gronk. Dickerson. Be a Shane on the Disco rookie card for Kansas City there. It's a color match, one that we care a little bit about, I guess. Colston. Hall. There's a Micah Parsons. That's a nice one. Prism Micah Parsons going over to the Cowboys. Jason Taylor. Myles Garrett, who had a field day today going against the Ravens. Calvin Ridley. Sean Gray. DJ Chark. Ian Thomas. Charles Jack. Rookie of Ambry Thomas. And here's a nice one. Ooh, that's pretty. Trevor Lawrence. We don't see a ton of Trevor Lawrence. I do not feel like Panini prints him equally to all the other rookies we see in this set. It's a little bent, but that does not impact grading. It actually looks pretty well centered, to be honest with you, from my point of view. So that's a nice one there for Jacksonville, getting that Disco Lawrence. That's got to feel good, nice and early in the break there. Curtis Martin, Merchant of Tony. And then one last Disco here, guys, and it's going to be a Plexico Burris, a throwback there. All right. Not too bad. That Trevor Lawrence card pays for that box in and of itself. And we'll hop over and do some downtown hunting here. There you go, Lone Star. I like that. I like that attitude. Do you guys get to watch any football today? I know it's kind of like weird transitioning to football on Saturdays at this point in the season. I do like it, though. It's like another day of football always is going to make me happy. Yeah, dude, that Minnesota game was crazy. That was absurd. Man of days. I know. I am actually a Jeff Saturday fan, so I hope that he retains his job next year for the Colts. Obviously, this game didn't help him a ton there, but Minnesota is a good team, right? So the fact that they were in that game was good, but not weird when you're used to watching college from 12 to 1. I don't watch a lot of college, so that is definitely makes sense, though. All right, guys. First optic box, Elijah Mitchell rookie card just cannot stay healthy, sadly. Rookie of Luke Farrell. Thought we were going for Trevor Lawrence there again. All right, let's see here. Pete Warner rated rookie. Global of Younghoe Koo. Keenan Allen. Cunningham. There's another Kyle Pitts rookie card. Marvin Jones. Rainbow. Sanders. Ebron. Rousseau. Yeah, I take back what I said, Lone Star. I actually believe Minnesota is an average team as well, but obviously their record kind of portrays something a little better there. Nico Collins on the pink there for the Houston Chaser. Aziz on our other pink. This is lining up to be a pretty Dudley box here, guys. Irv Smith, yeah, not the best box there. We'll hope to do better on one of our future optic boxes. That's for sure. All right, we're going to do another Prism here, then we'll bounce back over to Select. I mean, the thing is, though, like, Lone Star, Kirk Cousins is like a guy, right? You know, like, Kirk Cousins is a pretty good quarterback. So, when you look at Minnesota, you're like, they do have the quarterback. They do have that kind of like stud wide receiver, right? Obviously, in Jefferson. Between those two guys, you can keep yourself in games. You'll be able to move the ball. Opposing teams try to shut down Jefferson, they can't, and if they dedicate too many resources to him, you do have some additional targets on that team. Or some additional weapons on that team. So they've got a complete offensive roster, but obviously on the defensive side, they've been struggling quite a bit. So, what product are the red and white striped cards out of? Red and white striped cards. Is there red and white striped in like the cello packs? Maybe of something, I want to say. I don't think there's red and white striped in anything we're opening today. that I know of. There's red and white striped like Topps holiday cards from like Topps mega boxes. You get like a holiday mega box, like candy cane stripes. Harrison. Yeah, yeah. Select is green and yellow prism for this, right? And sometimes there'll be red in there. Pat Fryermuth rookie card. He's actually turning into a really nice player to collect there. That's a nice one for the Steelers. Jarrett Cook, Chaz Surratt, Noah Fant, Rudolph, Patrick Queen, Taylor. I think the cellos are red, white, and blue. Cooks, Damian Harris. It's a rookie of Jalen Darden. Rookie card of Rashawn Slater. Kids Reporter, that's why that card was sticking. I was like, something's really sticking there. Michael Vick. It looks like, guys, maybe we've got a patch coming up here. Derek Carr, Jacob Harris, Saquon. Yeah, we got like a patch coming up here. Keep flipping these cards upside down. Caleb Farley, and we're going to have a patch here. It's going to be a Zach Wilson. And then behind that, we're going to have an Eric Ebron. Not a great card to end on there. This could be a Zach Wilson patch. Going over to the Jets there. Prism. Not bad. Not bad. You know, Swiden, I just thought of another red and white striped card. So in Don Ross, not the chrome. I want to say it may be a hobby only parallel. There's red and white striped cards. I know they have them in Don Ross baseball. I'm pretty sure they have them in football as well, and I'm pretty certain they have them in basketball. But it might be it might be a hobby exclusive parallel. Brute. You want to offer a promotion? No thanks, bud. Optic Candy Cane Prism. What I was thinking of? Yeah, that might be it. I don't know if you can get those in Optic retail, but obviously Optic is the chrome of Don Ross, right? And Don Ross does have, that's what I was just talking about right now, the candy cane parallel. Because I have some, I'm thinking like in my binder of baseball cards, and I have a candy cane like Fernando Tatis from a Don Ross baseball hobby box. I want to say they're out of, it's like equivalent to the Topps gold cards, right? So it's out of whatever year the product's being printed in, so out of like 2022. But yeah, once again, I don't think you can find those in retail Optic. Ian Book, rookie card, or at least I have not seen any. We've opened up a good bit. What do we got here? Anthony Schwartz, rookie card on that club level there. J.J. Watt, Kellen Mond, Tua. We got a numbered card. No, we don't got a numbered card. I thought it was numbered at first, but that's a nice one. That's Trey Lance, premier die cut, and a Trey Lance base, and a Jalen Waddle. Ooh, Select being nice to us there with that run of good players. All right, Richie Grant. What do we got here? Miles Sanders putting together a nice season. Daz Newsome on the club level. Kadarius Tooney. Chuba. Russ. Granson. And then Najee Turbocharge. And then Kenneth Gainwell club level Prism die cut. Too bad that was not a better player on that card right there. Would have been a nice one to get a nice hit on for sure. However, that Trey Lance premier die cut is a pretty one for sure. All right. All right, guys, and that was the halfway box. We are moving right along in this break here. Hit up another Donruss here. Bum, ba-dum. Pause real quick to throw up in the chat some more stuff, guys. For those of you who were here at the very beginning, check out our Discord channel. It is absolutely free to join, and we do a lot of fun stuff in there. Lone Stars from our Discord channel. We run breaks in there pretty much at cost. We do like fantasy football, other fantasy sports. We had a really good fantasy baseball league this past year. We're doing a Secret Santa gift exchange. It's just kind of fun. So check us out if you're looking for a card collecting community. It's a cool one to hang out in. Like I said, completely free to join. And then also, guys, we're clearing out some inventory here before the end of the year. So those are personals that we can do after this break, right? Basically went down and I slashed the prices across the whole list there before the break started. So we've got some really nice stuff there. Obviously, I just got Bowman Chrome Mega Boxes in today. So excited to have those. Would love to rip one of those. We've got a variety of different football products there. A little bit of basketball left. Yeah, we can do that after this break here. If anybody's interested, just let me know. Thank you, Lone Star. I agree. The Discord is a lot of fun. Yeah, I mean, we can be like fancy and say, oh, we have like 300 people in the Discord channel, which is true. But the reality is we probably have like 36 really active people or so, which is a really just nice group of people. Feel like you actually get to know folks, and yeah, so it's nice. Definitely check it out if you're interested. All right, guys. Good luck with our downtown hunting here. Elijah Mitchell, Josh Palmer on the pink. Not a bad one for the Chargers. Darden again. Asante Samuel, another Chargers pink rookie card there. Another Cal Pitts. Cal Pitts showing up a few times this break. Terrence Marshall. Leonard is going to be our rainbow there. Cooks. Kenyon Drake, come on. Give us a nice Justin Fields here. Greg Rousseau. Javonte Williams on the pink. That's a nice one going over to Denver. Good time to buy into some Javonte Williams cards, guys. I think he's going to come back from his injury, really get an opportunity there. The Broncos, they're not going to be drafting a running back anytime soon. Jacob Harris, Dallas Goedert. And his stock is pretty low right now as far as card collecting goes. All right. Four boxes left, 2 Prism, 1 Select, and 1 Optic. Open that filled zebra last. Hey, we'll save that Select box for last. That sounds good to me. All right. Back to Prism, guys. See what we can find here. Looks like another patch. I'm excited to see how these rookies close out the season here. If we see any growth. I mean, Trevor Lawrence has started to look really good this season. Obviously, Justin Fields has looked like a stud. But some of the other guys, I'm just kind of curious to see what happens. I mean, I think people are way down on Mac Jones more than they should be. The reality is, like, that Patriots roster isn't fantastic. And he potentially will lead them to 2 playoffs, you know, in his first 2 seasons. Zach Wilson's a big-time question mark. So is Trey Lance, though. I mean, the 49ers really are pushing for him to be their guy again next year. Ian Book, rookie card there. So we'll see what happens. Latavius Murray, Davius White, Hunter Long rookie card, Adrian Amos, Chin, Juju Smith-Schuster, John Brown, Will Dissly on the disco there. Austin Hooper. I literally feel like I'm flipping these cards every other card. A Monroe rookie. There we go. Nice one for the Lions. First time we've seen him. That looks like a good copy of it too. Another Shane on the disco. Kids Reporter. Dante Fowler. Like I said, we got another relic coming up here, guys. It's a Davis Mills rookie card there. That's gonna be a Prism too. I thought that was a Prism. That's a Prism Davis Mills actually. That's a beautiful card. We're gonna get that hard sleeved up right now just because the centering on it's absolutely pristine and I don't see any damage anywhere. All right, nice one there for the Texans. Yeah, that's a silver Prism of Davis Mills, and a really good looking copy of it too. Yeah, that's a really nice one. Obviously, Davis Mills losing his starting job there, but you know, anytime you get a nice copy of a QB card there, I mean, you just don't know what's going to happen, and QBs hold the most value. So, fireworks of Herbert, Rogers, Daz Newsome. Our patch is going to be of Trey Lance here. And then Blake Martinez is going to be our last disco. Party it up. All right. Let's get these sleeved on up here. Inky. Hey, Inky Bud. Great for you to join us. We're breaking our football mixer that we've kind of been running recently, this 10-box break. Some select, some optic, some prism. Also, if anybody's interested, I kind of, like I said, I slashed all the prices on our personals. If anybody is like looking for boxes of cards, like sealed for the holiday season or broke, then just let me know. I've got those. I think the only thing I don't have listed there, I do have some Topps Update hangers as well. But just kind of like Bowman Chrome and stuff. But Inky, my man, guys, I want to do a quick shout out to Inky. Inky sent me some absolutely fantastic Christmas cards, or a Christmas gift here. I really appreciate him. He knows that I'm a Pirates collector, and he's been around for such a long time. Sent me some really cool cards. This cool Vladimir Guerrero Project 70 card here. I love the Project 70 cards or Project 100 that they ran this year. I've got them on like the lower level of my display case here. I really like them. Some other cool cards. This O'Neal Cruz we were talking about. Inky said that this was one of his favorite sets. This 3D set. It's a really cool card. And then I had actually not seen this image variation before, but this Key Brian Hayes image variation I thought it was a really cool card, and there were other stuff in there as well. But really appreciate him, and yeah, just thank you, bud, for being the great person that you are. Appreciate you. If you guys don't know Inky, like I said, check out our Discord channel. You can get to know him. He's a great guy. All right, back to the action here. Got 3 boxes left, one of each. Inky's team out there, the Giants, just got a big-time signing in Carlos Correa there, who I actually think is just a really solid player. I can't say he's underrated anymore because he got paid big-time money, so like he's clearly not underrated anymore, but up to this point, I always thought that he was talked about, I don't know, like in a tier a little bit lower than the top tier shortstops, but I think that he does everything really well. He's just a really good, solid, all-around player. I mean, you need somebody like that when you're replacing a legend like Brandon Crawford there, so Yeah, I do agree with that, Lone Star. I think that the amount of money that these baseball players got this year, way too high. I mean, I am all for players getting paid what they're due, but yeah, I just don't know if I agree with building a baseball team that way. Personally, I just investing that much money in these larger contracts almost never work out, right? And I understand that that's kind of the way you get the premier talent these days, but I don't know, right? Like the Rays are a really good team and they don't have that premier talent. Like, are they winning the World Series? No, but I just know I don't know. I just feel like a $300 million+ contract really prohibits everything else that you're able to do. I don't know. I'm just not sure if it's the way I would approach it. Kenny Nwangu there. Yeah, that's fair, Tony. That's fair. I hear you on that. I hear you on that. And he also, well, I don't know if he was actually caught up in the cheating scandal or not, but he was on the team that cheated. So that's another mark against him. Yeah, you know the contract that I really liked, and there was some injury there as well, but like the Scherzer shorter term contract that the Mets did, like I thought that was smart. I don't mind the Verlander contract either, but like these like 13-year contracts, like you're gonna have a player like you're hoping that this player outperforms their contract over the first 5 years because like the next 3 years they're gonna be average and then like the next 5 to 7 they're gonna be terrible. The Mets were great this year. They were kind of my World Series favorites from the start. Did not work out, obviously. Chris Godwin there, Disco. TJ Watt, Brandon Ayuk, Brett Favre. Marquez Stevenson rookie card. Not terrible, but it's a nice one for the Bills, but hoping to get QB there. Monty Rice, and then Danian Tomlinson's going to be our last card there, guys. That's going to wrap it up for Prism. Pop over to Optic next. Still looking for Mac Jones and Justin Fields. Both have been silent so far. Yeah, they do, Tony. They do. Yeah. It's just so much money. It is just so much money. But, there are people a lot smarter than me making those decisions. So, and I support a team that just had our biggest free agent signing, and it was like in the last 5 years, and it was like a 2-year, $13 million contract or something. Like, so that's my Pirates for you. We're not even in the conversations. Yep. Lone Star. That's another example. I mean, once again, go out there and find me a really big contract that has worked out in baseball for even half the years. Show me that, like, even I'll give you 8+ years. I'll say you can even find me one that's an 8-year contract that's like 25 million plus a year. And you find me a contract that it's worked out even for half of those years. Yeah, exactly, Tony. That's what it comes down to. I mean, the owners make a ton, so I'm all for the players getting their cuts. I just don't particularly agree with the way of constructing your team that way, right? I do actually think that Moneyball teams still win. Like like investing in player development, investing in your minor league systems, your international scouting. I truly believe that that's a better investment than like a $300 million contract for a single player who could get injured. There's a Mac Jones on an insert. That's not what we're looking for. Odell Beckham, David Montgomery. Yeah, the Scherzer deal, 7 years though. Chaz Surratt, Jabril Cox. Yeah, but look at their Jabril Cox rookie card there. Cam Akers, De'Ami Brown. Not every deal that Washington signed has worked out for them, but I mean, it depends on how you look at it too, because they won a World Series. So I mean, you know, in my opinion, when you win a World Series, it's worth it, right? Whatever contracts you currently have on the books, winning it even once does it. Legendary logos of Josh Allen, that's a cool one there. Um, Savin Collins. And we're going to have a patch here, rookie phenoms of Terrence Marshall. I wouldn't call him a phenom yet, but I do love the optic patches. They look really cool. All right, will we find that downtown here? Tom Brady, rated rookie of Jamar Chase. First time we said his name. Josh Palmer there on the pink again. Caleb Farley in our last rated rookies could be Asante. It looks like the same collation we had in the one other box there with our two last pinks. Nice to get Jamar Chase on the board. I do really like these patches, how they color match. Yeah. Yeah, that's true, Inky. The Giants really are the Giants are just an interesting team. Or like they just kind of like Tampa Bay. The Giants kind of do their own thing in the league that nobody else really does. Um, Especially during your guys' World Series runs. You guys just had like these years, like you just went bounce back and forth where you were just like tanking and then like winning. But I would argue that you guys kind of made a lot of like the reason you guys did so well and won those few World Series there was because of your shorter term investments you made. You guys had some smaller contracts that worked out really well for you. Obviously, you had studs kind of supporting as well, but yeah, I think that I think both is obviously best. Homegrown, Inky said it right there. Homegrown and signing is obviously the best there. And props to the Giants at the end of the day because you do. I mean, obviously that's going to excite the fan base, and if Correa is healthy and he stays on the field, it's worth it. You know, there. And if they win a World Series, it's absolutely worth it. I do have to say though, Inky, I'm upset that Joey Bart hasn't been as good as. There's a Justin Fields right here on top. All right, so we got at least one Justin Fields. We're just gonna get that in a hard sleeve right now. Um, I mean that was kind of like back when we started breaking. Joey Bart was like one of those first rookies we were chasing. Really just hasn't panned out. I mean, Key Brian Hayes kind of in the same light, Inky. Honestly, I mean at least Hayes is like playing more than Bart and is a Gold Glove contender and stuff like that. And I actually don't mind where Hayes is at. I think I'm still excited to see how he kind of develops, but the Pirates are just a mess in general right now. It's hard to be excited about too much there. Chris Carter, Keenan Allen. All right, guys. Good luck here in this last box, by the way. Josh Palmer, Nelson Aguilar, Zach Davison, Darius Leonard, Montgomery. There's a Mac Jones. Man, it's a Mac Jones insert, but you guys can kind of see it has printing issues there with it, which is too bad. Tutu Atwell, Nico Collins, Carlos Boogie Basham, Emir Smith Marsette's going to be our Prism Silver die cut rookie. Anthony Schwartz, this is going to be numbered, guys. Anthony Schwartz, 188 out of 199 going over to Cleveland. That's actually kind of like a color match almost with that bronze-ish brown kind of look there. That's actually kind of cool. J.J. Watt, Chris Evans, Travis Etienne, Josh Palmer rookie card, and Trey Lance. So that was a nice ending there for our select box. We got some really cool stuff there. All right, guys. I'm going to sleeve up these last few cards, but that's going to do it here for us. Thank you so much for joining and for spending the evening with us. We really appreciate you for jumping in. Yeah, Swide, thanks for joining, bud. I'm sorry we didn't get you more. Honestly, we hit a lot of Justin Fields around here. It wasn't his night tonight, but maybe next time, my man. Hopefully next time. I'm going to throw up the Discord and the personals one more time, guys. Yeah, maybe next time, my man. I do wish you the best of luck. Those zebras are hard to come across, but That would be a really cool card, obviously. Actually, one of my more favorite cards I have personally ever pulled was a zebra still to date for myself. I pulled like a Clay Thompson zebra with my brother once, and I just have a lot of memories of that being a fun day when we pulled that card. That was like for ourselves. Dude, Waddle had some nice cards in the break. I think I saw at least 2 Waddles there. All right, get these stands down here. Yeah. All right, guys. Oh, he got a 70-yard TD catch. That's what you're getting excited about. Yeah, let me pull up the box score for that game here. 19-21. Wow. Yeah, Waddle, big time catch there for sure. That's so fun having Waddle and Hill on the same team. It was a great thing for the NFL. Obviously for Miami fans too, but just a lot of fun to see those both on the same team. All right, guys. Any takers on the personals? If not, no worries at all. All right. It is sounding like a no, which is perfectly fine. I think, guys, that was our last eBay break till after the holidays. We'll be back live again Wednesday. Wednesday is release day for Topps Chrome Update, Hobby Boxes, and Bowman Draft, which is always a hit. We're filling both of those breaks in our Discord channel right now. So hopefully we'll break both of those on Wednesday, which will be fun. And yeah, be good. Randy, anything optic? Randy, we have like 1 or 2 optic mega boxes left. That is it. I think we have 3 optic blasters left, but we're gonna do those in uh, a break like we just did today. So if you want a mega box, I can do one for you. I think our cost for them was like 87 is what we got them at, so I can do them at like $87.50, but mega boxes are a bit more expensive, so yeah, that's totally fair, Randy. I hear you. Yeah, I feel like didn't we hit you a downtown out of like a cello pack or like a value pack or something like that? Um, yeah, 2 blasters. Yeah, I was gonna say we haven't hit any downtowns from the mangas at actually. So yeah, good stuff. All right, guys, have a great evening. Enjoy the rest of the football here on Saturday, and have a great holiday too. If I don't see you then, bye.